Materials are our greenhouses made out of? So there's two main ingredients, lumber and plastic. We use untreated lumber because we recognize that having certain chemicals in your soil is not what people want. And so we use untreated lumber, which some people may be concerned about putting in direct contact with the ground, but I'll show you something here, which is if we look at the way that we design these panels, just make sure I'm on, is that this plastic actually wraps around to the bottom of the plywood. So the the lumber is not always in contact with the ground because there's that plastic barrier keeping it separated. And we've noticed that even after 5 years, this wood is still good. So we don't have to use treated lumber because we've designed another method in order to keep the wood preserved. If that was in constant contact with the ground being wet, what happens is it will rot after a couple of years. So that's really good. And then as far as the plastic, what we use is we use a construction grade 6 mil vapor barrier that's used in construction houses. And part of the reason we use this is because it's readily available for us. The price point is good. And what it does is if you do need to repair a substantial patch, you're able to go buy a roll of this at any hardware store, and you just need to use a little bit of tape in order to patch it into place. So, or a staple gun. So let's say you do have a roof panel collapse and just the plastic breaks. What happens is you're able to just use a staple gun and patch it yourself. So it makes it really easy for the user to fix, and it just makes it really easy to do any kind of patching. So that's what our greenhouses are made out of, and we do use like a glue and nail construction, and then when we bring it on site, because this is all prefabricated, when we bring it on site we use screws to put it together, and that's what we do.